Fuck. So that's funny. All right, guys, welcome back to Horror Historian. This time I tag a friend along for this game. Introduce yourself.
Hello. Hello.
Uh,
It's Omega.
a good friend of mine. Go. Go. Yep. This is a very interesting game that I found during last year Halloween, Mothman 1966, based off a popular cryptid, of course. So, from West Virginia. And what else? So, before we start, of course, Mothman is one of my favorite cryptids all, but let's actually discuss some of the few cryptids that we actually like. I'm gonna let Omega start first.
Wendigo is a classic. Wendigo.
Of course. What's your another one? Oh. I know they made so many.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We're no hurry. So what about
the Yeti crowd's pretty cool.
the Yetis? Yeah. So Yeti's pretty cool. And that's every you got more, or you got more.
That's all I can think of right now.
That's a good one. Not a bad list. Mine is obviously, of course, Moffin's one of them. But besides that, Jersey Devil, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Especially all with the weird New Jersey magazines. I definitely would love to do, like I say, a book review, or we already one of these days discuss the books, magazines. To be honest, so one of the best. Here's another one, Chupacabra. Of course, we can't forget about the classic Chupacabra, or El Chupacabra, is what many people like to pronounce it. What's another one I can think of on top of my head? What about the shadow people? No, the shadow people don't count as a cryptid, right?
Cryptids.
That'd be creepy costume. So, but who's another one?
Started out as cryptids.
There's so many good ones. The Jersey Devil, the Missouri Monster, or Memo the Monster is a good one. Oh, how can we forget to? Well, of course, this is a weird one, of course, but who gives a fuck? The Loveland Frogman.
Yeah, Frogman.
Yep. So, but yeah, that's our cryptid, our favorite cryptids. Now let's get ready to dive. Well, before we start, let me get the thumbnail ready. Let's put the thumbnail. Let me see. So, I have a community. Oh, I do. All right, let me put the one that you sent. Yes. All right, here we go. All right, let me just put the thumbnail. We're all ready to go. All right, perfect. All right, ready? All right, here we go. And we both going to take turns as well. So, here we go.
So you're going to start it off?
Yes, sir. The red, 3 red, 5 black, and the discard pile. Of the 6 cards face up on the counter, 2 red and 4 are black. So, 5 red in all, and 9 black. You have no more moves. So you have to bet now. I'll go with my favorite color, which I'm a sucker to, black. A large majority of the face cards are black. And you know betting against a streak is usually dangerous. Even though you're already chosen, you decide to stay away from the counter. You can't bear losing again. You think of your grandpa, Alessi? Am I saying that name?
Alessi sounds good.
Alessi. Trying to win at solitaire for over 60 years. You take a deep breath, keep sweeping. Alicia Bear paralyzed from the waist down since she was 21. Your mom was only 2 months old.
Elsie.
Alicia, the winner Elsie taught you to play solitaire. Your parents and sisters have been dead for almost a year, and you already began to forget your face. Although you cook for her, do her laundry, and bathe, and even dress for her, it still feels like she's the one taking care of you. You close your eyes and almost feel that Elsie is stroking your hair. You're 11 years old again, leaning next to her bed, crying her heart out. Of course, typical. Suddenly, the bell rings and you feel like an invisible force trying to drag you into the present. Of course, this splits through the window, of course. These fucking kids. The first brat is followed by 2 more. They step on the hose and activate the bell for a second and third time. You don't know what comes over you, but you yell some things at them that you're too ashamed to remember. You just justify yourself, thinking that they might be the one who got you into your garbage that night.
Yes, it's garage.
Garage. Yeah, thank you. Oh, garage. You're right. Stay there a little bit, but we all make happy accidents. Like Bob Ross said. I saw some part of a replica machine gun you're building. And you will not let everyone mess with your project. The WinNAS steam machine gun is a jewel of your collection. The kids yell at your old freak and laugh, sheltered by the distance. Deep down, you know you can't beat them. Now the world, they know which parts of the machine gun worth stealing. Anyway, the guard dogs bring brought over in a few days, and you'll be able to stop worrying. I said, let's go back. You try to calm down. And you look at the shelves. Think of the solitaire your grandma taught you. Your grandma always said that everyone has their place in the world, and that people keep dancing around it without ever reaching it. To win this solitaire, you have to stop dancing. You know that the chances of winning are incredibly low, almost zero. You can't bring yourself to turn over the next card and decide to start sorting the shelves instead. Doing a simple job's building up your self-confidence and provides you some illusion of control. Of course, I grab some. Let's do the top. That will be at the bottom. Good. There we go. And I will grab the can. Grab the can. No, that's a bottle, right? Yeah, bottle. Facing with the Lord.
Guess we just swap, right?
Yep. We're basically swapping here. Then we put. Alright, there we go. We check good. Good. One type of a product on each shelf. Oh boy, here comes the fellas. You scratch your head. This time, sorting the shelf doesn't help. You feel the same urgency as before, and you can't think of anything else. Is the car going to be black? You need it to be black. Suddenly, the air seems heavy, and you find it a bit difficult to breathe. The 3 men in black are staring at you. The typical men in black. One looks like, I can't lie, these 2 look like, all 3 of them almost look like a robot. No soul. The window you see are black Cadillac by Pump. Yes. You wish you asked them how they got into the station without you hearing the door open, or how they left the car there without the bell ringing. But they trembling, yes, was the only thing you managed to utter. You want to do it? Or you?
Sure.
Go ahead.
The moose.
The moose. After a few seconds of not receiving any response, you decided to break the silence. Continue straight until the first crossroad and then turn right. After a while, you see the bar past the barn with the painted cross. You can't miss it. None of the men in black opened their mouths. Every second passed, the smile on your face felt more and more ridiculous.
The moose.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, too. That little square box is giving me a Michael Myers vibe.
It is?
You don't see it? You know how Michael always be like in the shadow. The eyes are so sucking in. You don't see it on the square. Yeah. I go ahead.
Bought a woman a whiskey.
Of course. You don't know if it's the right move, but you try to relax and be more friendly. Do you know of a more effective way to socialize?
Told her to dream about your grandma.
Chills run through your body. It's been a few weeks since that night. And even though you had a good time with Martha and have no regrets, something about the way these men in black asked her question makes you uneasy. What? What do you want to know?
Granny in the forest.
Evil Dead. One of the men farther back lets out a crackling noise. You look at him, believing he's laughing, but the man in black's expression doesn't change. Should we ask him the way you? Should we ask him about the dream? The ask them why. Yeah. So just let them know. See what they pay. My grandma has been bedridden for over 60 years, but in the dreams I saw her running through the woods.
Start from the beginning. And don't omit any details.
You know, if it's the way they look at you, or because of a certain authority in their voice, but you could tell them everything about the dream. 5 or 6 weeks ago, you woke up in the middle of the night, certain that something had happened to your grandma. You ran up to her room, and Alessi wasn't in bed. The window was wide open. You ran to it and saw something walking through the trees. It was her, and she was holding the rifle holding a rifle of the kind your ancestors would have carried in the Civil War. You try to call out to her. Your grandma started running and shot 2 and 3 times into the blackness of the forest. Muscle man in a nutshell. You were about to go down to find her when a ringed figure with a glowing red eyes appeared in front of the window and screamed. You stumbled backwards. After hitting your head on the bedpost, you lost consciousness. You woke up in your bed and remembered the dream almost instantly. And you went up the stairs 2 at a time and opened the door to her room. Your grandma slept peacefully. On the bedside, the table was a glass of milk you bring her every night and the deck of cards used to play solitaire. During the days that followed, you tried to convince yourself that it all been a dream. Even though you couldn't explain where the little stitches at the of your skull had come from. After a few seconds, one of the men in black speaks again. Right.
Spots on her leg predate her birth, Holt.
What is he talking about? Is he referring to the dozen of moles on your grandma's leg? Or what they mean by saying those spots predate her birth? Elsie always make the same joke when you sponge her calves. That's calves, right? Calves.
Legs.
Be thankful that you have to clean my legs and not my grandfather's. According to what she told you, her granddad had been shot dead by an experimental weapon early in the Civil War, when his legs were ripped to shreds. The windmass steam gun, son, a machine gun that doesn't even appear in any book. Think about the replica you're putting together in the workshop, and you wondered if it was the men in black who had stolen those pieces. Here to.
Oh, it's my
It's alright.
You're not telling anyone else about this visit, Holt.
We start to complain when one of the men in black picks up a card from the counter. The top card of the deck. The top card of the deck. The crunch horrifies you. The teeth of the men in black seem to tear more than simply paper. Despite you throw yourself under the counter and look for the card, your heart is pounding. You look at the window. You look at the window and you don't see the Cadillac. You walk where the car was parked a few moments ago. Step on the hose, and the bell rings. What the fuck? Jack of diamonds. Motherfucker, it's red. You think about the edges on one of the men in black tore off. And you remember the noise he made when he chewed it. Was it a threat? A warning? You wonder if you should tell your grandma everything what happened, or just keep your mouth shut and keep playing solitaire with a marked card. What? Goddamn those men in black. Alright. Your time to shine. Yep. I got it.
What's wrong?
I told you. It's nothing.
Damn pause again. Something she's not saying. About saying prayers. You shake your head, feeling sad inside. The sound of the engine hides no secrets.
Lee, you're right.
By your lip and sigh. Why is everything so damn hard? Victoria settles into her seat.
Lee. Oh no, sorry. Last time they says Lee. Let's start over, okay? Where are we going?
It's a surprise.
Please.
No, Vic. Have some patience. Never forget this night. Victoria giggles and you think this is the best gift in the world. For a moment, forget all previous discussions, your obsessions. Giggle. A friendly gesture, making someone feel good.
Never done.
In rocket science.
Yeah.
You're the clock you can't believe your eyes. You left your house on time, but you're pretty late. How could you step on the gas?
Lee. Lee.
Scratch the side of your head. Wow. Wait, you really hate being told how to drive. Lee? Why does she just tell you to slow down? Take your foot off the gas.
Thanks.
Trying your best. What do you think Victoria could be the one? The one. Dad once says the perfect girl doesn't exist. Couples form when people get tired of looking. Just give up. Maybe your mother's rants. All those women's names she rattled off as if they were part of endless groceries.
So.
You'll end up like him.
Yep.
Anything but that. Try to smile and force yourself to be more cheerful. Want a clue?
Yes.
Sorry, looks into your eyes. You feel the warmth on your face that takes you by surprise. You felt the same thing the first time you saw her in college. Keep looking at her for a few seconds that seemed like forever.
What? Do I have a booger?
I can't help laughing out loud. Have a hard time containing the urge to kiss her.
Let's give her the clue date.
It happened 100 years ago. What are your answers immediately after all? You're both majoring in history.
The end of the Civil War?
No, not in 1986. I mean exactly 100 years ago, but
Oh.
85.
Yeah. Oh, let me think then.
Running out of time.
There was a cholera outbreak in cholera. Appreciate cholera outbreak in 1866. I almost say 1866, right?
Cold. How twisted do you think I am to set up a date themed around a cholera outbreak a century ago? It comes from far away.
Alright guys, it's not Star Wars.
Siblings.
Yep.
Blonde. Tori makes a gesture for you to complete the sentence. Just shrug.
It comes from far away? I mean, that could be anything.
Guessing.
Circus?
Freezing cold. One would be a source of superstition, but we're talking thousands.
A source of superstition? A black cat?
Gloria looks at you expectantly, desperate to be right. No, Vic. Just a minute. You won't guess it unless you reach out and say, you just open the glove box and Victoria grabs your wrist.
Better leave it to me.
Victoria opens the glove box and examines its contents.
A folder? A box? A flashlight? What are you looking for exactly? A book? 1966 Shelby Mustang. The car handbook?
No, not that. What else?
Your turn.
Oh, Victoria takes the box and opens it.
Let's see where you've been hiding.
Think about saying something, but instantly regret it. And keep your mouth shut.
Spare chain, a lighter, a pack of cigarettes. Nothing to worry
about, I reckon.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about. I reckon. It's okay. Don't worry.
Keep looking, please.
Alright, here you go.
Tori opens the folder and examines the documents.
Some papers, insurance details. Do you want me to read some of this?
Shake your head.
Already, I got everything out. 1 second. There's this too.
Tori stretches out her hand and finally grabbed the map and wrote.
It was folded against. Sorry. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. It was folded the bottom of the glove box. You good?
Say talking, and Victoria interrupts you.
Hold that thought while I put everything back.
Put the map on the dashboard while Victoria puts away the folder, the box, and the flashlight.
Okay, I'll come right now.
Thick. You know I like it tidy in there.
Ha! Very funny.
Vic flicks through the book she found.
Red Badge of Courage. Have you read this book 1,000 times already?
You know she's testing me. Vic knows exactly why you carry it everywhere. A novel that portrays the era that you obsess with like no other.
You finished?
Yep.
That was... What the hell is this?
Let me remember that you were using the pencil stretch. And the pencil stretch that Victoria... Oh, sketch. So I didn't remember you were using the pencil sketch that Victoria drew of you, one of your classes as a bookmark. A sketch that she begged you with tears in her eyes to destroy, and you swore you already had. Vic, I'm sorry.
That was good.
I swear.
Hey, watch out!
I swear to avoid the shaking road.
Never.
Victoria looks back.
Lee? We almost ran that thing over.
Put your hands on Vic's shoulders, trying to reassure her. Victoria points ahead.
Just keep your eyes on the road, please.
She's doing it again. Telling you how to drive. At least this time, she came right out with it instead of just saying Lee disapprovingly. Try to control yourself, but it's hard. It's not just the last thing, but the build-up of all those small gestures. Take the map and throw it on her lap. Victoria raises her arms in disbelief. The Lenoids?
Lenoids. You got it right.
Lenoids. Victoria. We're going to the diner, watching the Lenoids. Victoria says nothing. Forgive me for trying to arrange the perfect date. Try to keep silent. You can't hold it in. A meteor shower. Phenomenon associated with the passage temporal tidal comet about every 33 years. It's Victoria keeps staring ahead. 1866, there was one of the most spectacular meteor showers ever recorded. I saw the lithographs in the libraries. Victoria doesn't even move. Everyone makes a wish on a shooting star. Imagine how many wishes you can make with the thousands of shooting stars to the sky.
No.
Victoria settles on a sheet.
You know what, Lee? Shut up. Yep.
Never heard that tone from her.
Just keep crying until we reach.
He pauses and examines the map you threw on her lap.
Halt station.
Feel your heart pounding. Your hands are shaky. Is that what she wants? That's what she...
Oh, sorry.
Keep quiet. For you to not say a goddamn word. Your hands grip the wheel tight. All the preparations you made for tonight. Your friend Freddy worked out an ideal place to see them in all their splendor, away from the city lights. When you noticed Hulk Station was inside the area, you didn't hesitate.
Yep.
But now Vix had to ruin it.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, guys. It's not Dracula.
Something hit the Mustang's antenna.
What the hell is that? No. Stop, Lee. Stop.
You slam on the brakes instinctively and you put your hands in front of Victoria to keep her from hitting the windshield. No seatbelt.
Yep.
Get out of the car and find a dead bat in front of your headlights. The animal hit the antenna and somehow got entangled. Can't believe it. What are the odds of something like that happening? Don't bats have advanced echolocation systems like submarine sonar?
Yep. I remember that part.
What starts as a simple grunt in your throat emerges as a helpless scream. Alright.
Yeah. I love the expression too. Almost look like G.I. Joe.
He's got the military cut.
He really does.
This is what I get for trying to do something different. We should have just gone to the movies.
I'll give you some. Alright, here we go. Lee.
Vic's whispering.
Oh boy.
It doesn't take long to see why.
Over there.
The coyote is watching from the dark of the forest meets the lights of the moon. Vic, we got this. I'm not interested. It's not interested in us.
Alright, here we go. Just took a walk.
Point at the dead bat. They're scavengers. You hear a growl that quickly multiplies. Feeling you're surrounded. It's not the first time you face coyotes in the woods. You aren't taking any chances.
There.
When I say run to the car as fast as you can. Try to recall the advice you've heard from situations like these. Make lots of noise, wave your arms around.
Oh boy.
One of the coyotes in front of you approaches.
So, we yell and just her. Right. Alright. Oh boy. Yell at one of the coyotes on this side of the car. Yell at one coyote on the other side of the car. They'll yell right now.
I like the first one.
Yeah. That'll be particularly on the...
I guess to the left.
Is it Goblin? Yeah.
Would be his left.
Yep, right.
Other coyote advances, look into the watery, bloodshot eyes. Watery, bloodshot eyes.
And then we yell and just...
Yeah. This one's the center.
This one, center?
No, wait. Yeah. Like the center coyote.
Wait. Yell. Yeah, yell on the side, and then yell at the centers. Alright, perfect. Ah, boy. Yell on Jester again. Yell on this side. The left, right? Alright.
Shit! The coyotes advance all at once, yelling and waving your arms. Won't be enough this time. Bang on the hooter call.
Here we go.
It seems to work. All the coyotes back down. No coyotes advance this time. It's your chance to go on the offensive.
We throw on stuff.
Crouch down. Find 4 stones. Pick them up.
Where should we throw one? I see. One of them is close.
I said the other side. Those ones are...
So you throw on the other side. One behind or the one on my right?
One behind you. I feel like.
Yeah. Perfect.
Coyotes retreat into the dark of the forest.
Alright, throw another stone. Should we throw the other one behind? Or should we wear it? Alright, behind. Alright. On the other side of the car. Do it right. Perfect.
One less coyote to worry about.
Then throw it. That was 2, right? Yeah, that was 2.
Yep.
Alright. Throw it on this side.
The one closest to us.
Which will be
the left.
The left. Perfect.
Stone flies to the left and the coyote, making the closest one also retreat.
Right, throw it on your right. Perfect.
Coyotes retreat. You feel more and more confident.
Alright.
Now.
Alright.
Get into the car and close the doors. Victoria starts laughing.
See, guys? Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, sir.
Alright, go.
Well, you know the reactions, more adrenaline than anything else. You start laughing too. Then kiss her. You start the car and use the V8, and then the V8 roars into life. You resume the trip. After a few wordless minutes, you suddenly remember something. Oh, Dick. Going to halt at this gas station. Warrior starts whistling. The doubts, the fears, everything seems a bit ridiculous now. Think about the plans you made for tonight. Smile. You'd like to hear her whistle.
That was nice. All right. Looks like it's Victoria.
Ah,
Oh, oh, what? Not to get our spoilers, but this my this is going to be a perfect casting for Omega for this one coming up. Lee turns off the car and looks at you in the eye. He smiles, and that smile seriously pisses you off. And I smile back for once, come on. You try to return the smile, but you feel the hatred burning inside you. But it's not just Lee. The problem goes deeper. Why did you choose to smile? Why is it so hard to tell him? Your turn.
wait here, Vic. I swear, you won't believe it.
You bite your lip, take a deep breath. You see him greet someone. Halt. Lee had written a Holt station on the map he threw on your lap 20 minutes ago. He had written it by hand, and it might as well have said Hurt Station or Hout Station.
Halt.
Holt. Oh, yeah. There was an A. I thought there was an A. Oh, but appreciate. Or Hell Station even. This is not the Devil's Reach either. That would have been their perfect gas station stop. So, don't you agree? So, Lee's handwriting has always been trying to you. You remember that time you mentioned it to him, and he responds with a disproportionate anger, disappropriate, and nonsensical rant, which involved several philosophers of language. And all because you told him his handwriting was dreadful, but you know where those reactions come from. That night, you two got drunk by the lake, and Lee told you that his father would have wanted to be born ugly. After the initial surprise, you couldn't still a belly laugh, and Lee looked down. And for a moment, he didn't want to tell you anything else. You finally convinced him to continue. I always got what I wanted just by smiling. Ugly people have developed their muscle. Unfortunately, those muscles are the ones that last. You couldn't believe those words have come out of the mouth of a flesh and blood human being. Maybe some poorly written character from a cheap romantic novel. But Lee's father? You pictured Lee that night, and you're throwing pebbles from your shore while telling you anything about his father's teachings, right? All that frustration. Was it the night you got pregnant? Sorry, sir. You've both been drinking. Suddenly, you find it difficult to breathe. The interior of the car feels like it's getting smaller and smaller. You need some air. Oh boy, here it comes. Holt, right? Holt seems startled. Hello? Hello? Yep. Yeah, you know it.
This is Victoria, my girlfriend. Be right back, Vic.
You see them walk away with a box they look at the trunk. From the efforts of Holt putting in, it seems heavy. What's inside the box? You're not stupid. You know that Lee has some business on the side beyond his work as an intern at the university. You heard some rumors, and you have your suspicions. However, you never did too much digging. You prefer to keep it a mystery. I think make Lee a little more interesting. You light a cigarette. Would Lee be a good father? uh, and a question that you still haven't had the courage to ask. Would you be a good mother? The clicks repeat in regular intervals. Small moths approach the light to get electrocuted. Is that love, Victoria? You laugh and you shake your head from side to side. You think all the manuscripts you have torn up. You tried poetry, drawing. History seems like an obvious choice. You didn't need any talent to be an historian. There you go. Hello. The man talks to himself while holding something in his hand. There he is. You're all.
Have you seen the winged creatures flying over the area yet?
For a moment, you think he's asking some kind of tricky questions, and you remain silent. However, something about him tells you that he's genuinely asking. You look at the man bathed in the shine of the streetlight, and the scenes and that fascinates you. Surreal. Some of your old friends are what I've said, the ones that organize poetry night and read La Trua Mao?
La Chula Mao.
La Trua Mao. Excuse me, you are...
Yes, sorry. Hill. Lou Hill. Writer.
Victoria Greenberry. History student. Yep. A winged creature, Mr. Hill?
Lou, please. Can I call you Victoria?
You nod.
Looking into about a dozen reports, Victoria. Stories witnesses claim to see a human-sized winged creature flying over the area.
Angels? Lou smiles, but the smile doesn't last long on his face.
Look there, at the top of the trees. It won't take you too long to find one.
You aim at the area Lou told you. Everything is blurry, so you had to adjust the binoculars. Save me. You cannot rotate further to the left to adjust the focus.
If you can't focus, just try adjusting the dopeter first. Dopeter. Just to compensate for some issues with my left eye. But you're young. Try to adjust it for the scene in both eyes, and then focus.
You move the Doppler to the right and notice the change on your left eye. Yeah, on your left. Do one more here.
Yeah, you can get a match, right?
Yeah, that too. I'm just gonna have a little. Oh no, wait. Supposed to be. Okay.
Oh
And then on my
and I get just the right.
Yep. You move the Jupiter to the right. Oh wait, you said on. Oh yeah, you left. Wait, did we?
Yeah, move it back left.
Alright. Let me do. Oh. Yeah, Reef. Move the Jupiter to the left and notice the change. Alright, almost there. You did good to him and notice the change. Wait, what?
Go back to right. Yes, keep going.
Yeah, we did it good. Yeah, we didn't notice. Change it.
One more should do it.
One
One more.
Yeah. All right.
There we go. Back
and
up.
Back. And just. And that'll be.
Definitely right.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I think that'll be more left.
Yeah, just go back. Wait, go back. Left.
Oh, alright.
Then go back to the doctor.
No problem. That'll be more.
Left.
Left.
I guess right.
Oh, right.
Looks about right.
Oh, no. You said.
Maybe 2 lefts?
Do left.
And no, I move right. That looks about right.
Alright. And move the focus.
Yeah.
Perfect. What the? There you go. It was just a second, but you think you saw something up there. Was it a suggestion?
I don't think they're angels, Victoria. But before I tell you my story, I need your help.
Oh, theory.
Oh, theory.
It's okay, though.
Can you draw in the notebook we just saw?
Alright, here we go. Yes. Yeah. At another time, you have refused with some witty comment, but there's something about Lou Hill that invites you to play along.
Yeah, Chamba.
Yep. You wonder if the fact that he presented himself as a writer has something to do with it. Alright, we'll start with the head. Alright, well, there's many tries for this one, but let's look at some of the looks. We got alien head. Yeah. Look at that. Let's look at owl. At that point, you might as well be Owlman at that point. And then an alien like, which we ain't ever gonna see an alien head. But let's go with an owl head. And then for the body, check this out.
Chicken wings.
Yep. It's like you just basically took the middle piece of a Batman logo in there. So.
Batman.
Yeah, that is. With a chest with short arms and that one, you're just going Bruce Tim.
Man, Batman.
Yeah, that a human chest. There we go. And the legs. Hey boy, thin insect-like legs. Almost. I don't know what you call that. A weird bird leg. Or one more, which is a wide hips and short.
I like the bird legs.
Yeah. Look at
the crafty monster.
Yeah. There we go. And then we give Lou the notebook. Before giving it back, you write some notes further describing what you saw. Lou hadn't asked for them, but somehow they make you feel like anxious. You feel like you never felt confident about your work. Lou looks at the note for a few seconds that feel too long. You think about the time you showed your sketch to your art teacher and how he embarrassed you in front of the rest of the class. Motherfucker.
What?
Sorry. I was just talking to myself. You can't help but blush.
Victoria?
For once, you're glad to hear Lee's voice.
All good?
Although he seems to be talking to you, Lee keeps staring at Lou.
Lou Hill. Writer.
Lou holds up his hand.
Lee Miller, historian.
Well, let's hold it right there. Let's start ship real quick. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Alright. Let me make sure. Let's read. Alright, let me know you got. Alright. Let me know you see. My light. Alright, here we go. Lee walks over and puts his arms around you, his back to Lou. You know he must have been annoyed that Lou introduced himself as a writer. Although it's hard for you to admit, you like to be hugged. You feel safe. You think you would also feel safe in your grandmother's arm or in the arms of any other strong woman in your family. But the heat of Lee's body, the hardness of his muscles, you remember all those biologics arguments that you hate so much and you can't help but smile. It's like you're cheating when nobody's looking.
Come on, Vic. Let's see the surprise. Close your eyes.
You close your eyes and you let Lee guide you.
Now open them. So, what do you think? Magic dinner for two, under the same meteor shower that amazed our ancestors.
You instinctively put your hand to your belly, appreciate it, and when you realize it, you quickly put it in your pocket. Okay, yeah. You look at the dog tied to the post. The dog glows into the dark. It should be yours right about now.
Yeah, I think it's whole.
Yeah, it could be all. Yeah, backed up.
I was right.
Yeah. You know Lou held for a few months now. The first time he talked to him was at a moose. Lou was looking for information about some unusual lights in the sky. Nobody would talk to him. Before going to the restroom, you went over to his table and suggested he buys people a drink first. When you got back, Lou was already talking to Rick and Stella, their tongues significantly loosened. Sufficiently loosened. Thanks. Oh man, that was a tongue twister. Lou raised his glass in your direction and smiled. Although it wasn't you who gave him the nickname, you still feel a little guilty. Since that night, most locals refer to him as Lou Refill L.
What do you recall about the encounter with those men in black?
You smile. What does he mean? It had only been a week. You think about how to answer. You know Lou, he loves asking questions. So you're going to tell him one thing and one thing only. No follow-up questions. Let's go with
legs.
The leg, yeah. The man in black seemed to be interested in my grandma's leg. Lou raises his eyebrows. One of them told him that the spots on Elsie's legs predated her birth. Now I think about it, I think he knew my name too.
It's not difficult considering the bad sign outside, right?
Maybe. You change the subject. You know, if you're going to give him a chance, he'll keep asking, red or black?
What?
The card.